As a Christian man, the last thing you want to do is make your life worse by adding a woman to it. God created a woman to bring value, not drama. Therefore, here are 5 biblical marks of a woman who would complement your life rather than complicate it. Number 1, a woman who will complement your life is marked by an inner security with her own femininity. A woman who will complicate your life is a woman who's determined to compete with you. Instead of embracing the differences between your masculinity and her femininity, she will have a deep insecurity that she is less important than you simply because she does not fill the same spaces as you. You can never solve this problem for her. No matter how much you talk about it, no matter how much therapy you two get, and no matter how much you promise to be better, she will always bring drama into your life because she's not at peace with herself. Only when a woman has embraced her God-given femininity can she pair with your God-given masculinity. God made the man and woman both in his image, but he also made them differently. He made us to complement each other. Number 2, a woman will complement and not complicate your life when she's marked by relational ambitions. Now, I'm not saying it's always unbiblical for a woman to have career ambitions. When you read about the Proverbs 31 woman, for example, she certainly has an entrepreneurial side to her. However, her main focus was clearly her household. Everything came second to her family. Her family loved her so much because she loved them so well. While a man should have ambition that relate to his most important relationships, just like a woman should, the way he serves his family will look differently than the way a godly woman serves her family. Therefore, if he has a wife who wants them both to serve the family in the same way, she will complicate his mission as a man in unnecessary ways. A godly woman frees a man to play his masculine roles because she's happy to fulfill her feminine roles. Number 3, a woman will complement and not complicate your life when she's marked by a godly contentment without a love for money. The Bible's really clear about the dangers of materialism. Sadly, money is an idol for many modern women. No matter how much you give to a woman who has a love of money, she'll never be satisfied. However, when a woman has learned to be content in the Lord, as it talks about in 1 Timothy 6, verse 6, and she sees money as a tool to be used, as it talks about in 1 Timothy 6, 18 through 19, rather than a God to be worshipped, she can be a major blessing to a man. Number 4, a woman will complement and not complicate your life when she's marked by a soft spirit. No matter how physically attracted you are to a woman, you will always lose attraction for her if she disrespects you. And that's why so many men marry a woman whom they are deeply attracted to, only to quickly lose attraction for her early in the marriage. If she's harsh and disrespectful, your passion for her will die. Now, of course, a man must remain faithful and committed once he's entered into the covenant bond of marriage, even if his passion begins to wane. So I'm just encouraging you to do everything in your power to choose wisely before making this covenant. Make sure you marry a woman who has a soft spirit. As 1 Peter 3 through 4 explains, don't be concerned about the outward beauty of fancy hairstyles, expensive jewelry, or beautiful clothes. You should clothe yourselves instead with the beauty that comes from within, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is so precious to God. And number 5, a woman will complement and not complicate your life when she's marked by a joyful devotion to glorifying God. A godly woman will choose to submit to her husband, not ultimately because he always deserves it, rather because she's committed to glorifying God. In other words, her submission to her husband is really rooted in her obedience to the Lord. If a woman needs you to be the perfect leader to respect you, she will constantly disrespect you. You both will be imperfect, but when you both understand and apply God's grace, you can be beautifully imperfect together. I'm Mark from ApplyGodsWord.com. Until next time, God bless.